See y'all.
Kick back, guys.
Yeah.
What's the name of the podcast,
Nigga,
JB?
nigga, it's a pod named Kickback. A pod named Kickback. It's like a Tribe Called Quest.
You say the whole thing. Welcome to a pod named Kickback, also known as the Black CNN, and the revolution will be televised. I'm no break Snoo, the righteous ratchet. If you throw it, I'll catch it. If you got it, I'll match it. Every Monday, we right back at it. I am the Black Savage.
What up, y'all? It's JB Frank. I'm that gangster geek coming at you every goddamn Monday. Representing NWA, Nerds with Attitude. Happy Monday, everybody, and welcome back to our special guest this evening.
No, you got to go through your names and then in your rhyme. So
Yeah.
hit it.
All right. Well, I'm Carly with Cocktails with Carly in Toxogoon.
What up, Tokes?
Podcast, right? What's up, Tokes? In Miami, right?
Oh, turn up.
Right? Turn up. You can find me on Instagram at Cocktails with Carly _ on Instagram. Be here, guys. Oh.
I had to disrobe. Carly was making me hot with an intro.
This guy.
So, all right, Carly, we're gonna go into our kickback fact of the week. See if it's something that you were familiar with or not.
Okay.
But before we do that, really quickly, on your podcast, you invited me on a week or so ago. The episode is up now.
Yes.
Cocktails with Carly, Spotify, Apple.
Yes.
et
Cocktails
cetera.
with Carly and
And
Toxogoon.
What up, Tokes?
Hey,
Yes.
Nu, I'm sorry. This is gonna be one of those outtake moments, but you got some funky shit going on
With
with
my
your
sleeve.
sleeve. I was like, I'm gonna ignore that shit if it don't show up on camera. I was like, oh nope, there it is. There
A whole
it is.
half muscle
He just
shirt.
reached his you and you. I was like, oh Lord, okay. So
That's
anyway,
why I started the keto diet with F, so I lost muscle in my right arm.
And just
Actually, it
this
should
right
be
on.
stronger because I've been jerking off a lot lately. So that's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. I was gonna say, and the sleeve roll.
Ladies only. So Carly, we had a good time on your podcast with
Yes.
Totes. Give them a sneak peek into like your world. What do you talk about in your
Oh my
podcast?
goodness. So on my podcast, Cocktails with Carly and Toxogoon, we talk about relationships, different dynamics of all sorts of kinships, whether we're talking about, corporate America, our best friends, relationships, whatever it may be. We talk about all relationships, love, and really just positively cultivating the culture. And just, yeah.
Check out the episode that dropped this week. Cocktails with Carly, Spotify, Apple.
Cocktails with on all streaming platforms. And that's one of my favorite episodes last week. Or the week when you were on. Yes, it was one of my favorite episodes. We had so much fun.
We was lit.
It was lit.
The conversation, we just let it out there. Let it out
Yes,
there.
yes. JB, you got to join us next time.
I will be there.
Yes.
Absolutely. That sounds like it was a blast.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, man.
And
the fuck was I doing? And anyway,
we're not gonna get into that because we don't really know what he was doing. But that's why I kickback fact of the week, and this is for the dog lovers out there. I know Jeremy a dog lover, F a dog lover, JB a dog lover.
I'm a dog lover.
Carly a dog lover, Dre a dog lover. I love Sky. That's all I got. Sorry. That's JB's dog, by the way, but that's all I got. That's all I got. I'm not a dog lover. But dogs intentionally do the puppy eyes.
Absolutely.
That puppy dog look that your canine companion gives you is completely adorable, totally intentional, and something that they've developed since they become man's best friend.
Absolutely.
A 2019 study in the proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences explained that domesticated dogs have evolved to have facial muscles around their eyes that wild wolves lack. So these muscles give our pets the ability to make certain expressions that are intended to communicate with humans,
What?
such as raising their eyebrows to make them look like they're sad or pouting. How about that?
Wow.
Sky's doing it on purpose.
Wow.
You didn't know that?
That is wild.
Not to that degree.
That
Oh
is very
yeah.
detailed.
I
I mean-
suspected it, but I didn't know
Oh,
it
we
was
were just
scientific
talking about
fact.
it like literally last night. Like, I wonder what my dog is talking. Well, I'm thinking right now. I wish he could talk.
Thinking I'm gonna try this puppy dog
And
eye
then-
shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you can kind of tell.
And squint these eyebrows, right?
I'm surprised that y'all didn't know that.
Especially the ladies, because Cole, I know you do that shit.
Do what?
You get a
I
puppy dog
friends with a whole
eyes.
bitch.
Oh, you don't do the puppy dog eyes.
No.
She do the Doberman pinching eyes.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean, of course, as women, like that's what we do.
Mhm.
We know our key points, and you know, hey, you fall for it, right?
Wow.
Half the time. Half the time.
As we've evolved,
Really?
we've used booty and ass, titties and no.
I mean, it works.
Yeah.
90% of the time, it works every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Works better than
Um,
the puppy dog eyes do.
No bullshit. Either way, the doggy style.
Stop.
Okay,
Um,
wait, what
okay,
just
so
happened
hold
here?
up,
What-
So our personal
You
high
did
and
that.
lows of the
You
week.
Did that. You did that.
So JB, what was your high of the week? What was your low of the week?
My low of the week, we will actually talk about a little bit later. We lost a legal giant this week, and that scares me, but we'll get into that later. That was my low of the week. My personal high of the week was a really, really good one for me. I actually got a chance to play some video games online with my son. They're on the road traveling right now with their mom. But he jumped online with me and we got to co-op on this game and kill people and everything. It was a blast.
That's
So,
what's up. That's what's
mhm.
up.
Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, it was a good time. Oh yeah, father son quality time.
Carly, what was your high of the week? What was your low of the week?
So my high of the week was it was Friday.
Okay.
I got through the end of the work week, which was really, really wild for me. So my high was just being able to enjoy this weekend and spend some time with myself and relax and play some music and just really reflect on my blessings and how thankful I am. And my lows, so this is like a rose and thorn. So my lows were I didn't hit my entrepreneurial goal of the week.
Okay.
So that kind of frustrated me. So I'm in the process of building two businesses at the same time, and a full-time job and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't able to hit my goal, so that really kind of bothered me. But that was my low.
Okay.
Yeah.
That mirrors my low, so I'll start there. I didn't
What is it?
my low, I didn't hit certain goals this week. Entrepreneur wise and as well as physically. I didn't do the workouts this week that I wanted to. I'm trying to drop I got the quarantine 15 and I still got the broken ankle 15. So I got like a 30.
Yeah.
So
You gotta
I'm
be
like,
careful with that.
Yeah, so I'm like, I need to
Not turning a chubby lumpkin.
Right. Hey, the good life to give you a belly. But what I'm trying to
A little more pushing for the. Pushing for the. Okay, go ahead.
bounce for me. Okay, well, never mind.
No. Okay, go ahead.
Here we go.
So,
Here we go.
I didn't
They
hit my
winding up, y'all.
right. I didn't hit my fitness goal the way I wanted to. I missed a couple goals this week, so but I'm refocused. I'm ready to go. My high of the week would have been I got to spend some time, like kind of what you said, like with myself. Like I just sat the fuck down and just chilled and just thought, and I took a bunch of pressure off of me and just said, just sit down, nigga. It's okay. You ain't gotta, didn't hit every goal, but you ain't gotta, just go
Don't beat
crazy.
yourself. Yeah, don't beat
Mhm,
yourself up.
mhm.
And I gave myself permission to chill, and I haven't done that in fucking ever. So that felt really good. And there was a little anxiety with it too, because I was like, but should I be trying to, maybe I shouldn't,
Yeah.
that was the good and
Self
bad.
doubt is what it was. Like
Yeah.
you got through it.
Got through it.
Yay! Next week's gonna be different, right?
Hell yeah. It's
we
already
gonna hit all
started.
these goals.
It's already started differently. And before I tell you how great everything is, I guess let me get into one of our losses this week, JB. We lost Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Supreme Court Justice, who was
Huge loss.
pretty progressive to be an 86-year-old woman. And she held on. I think we all think that she held on as long as she could. I think we
Yeah.
all think that. Like she tried to live as long as she could so we can get another president that could appoint someone else. And
That's literally what.
She actually said that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to say that into the mic when you want to.
I said, yeah, she actually said that.
yeah,
Yeah,
is your mic on?
Mike's on green light.
yeah,
Boom.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
just
No,
when
she
the
actually- she
salient
actually
points
said that-
happen,
that she was literally holding on
right?
For that.
for 45 to get out of there.
Yeah,
That's
and,
a lot of pressure.
and this motherfucker talking about replacing her as soon as possible before the election, before he gets. And that's why I'm so angry at you. I hate Hillary fucking dupes, and I hate Joe Biden dupes, and I hate Kamala dupes, Russian bots. Russia had you nothing but like Russian citizens. We're gonna get into that later on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
The fact that y'all are so and didn't see the wrong in letting Trump win. So many people say that I don't care if Trump win, everything will be the same for me anyway. I'm like,
That shit is
you're
worse.
missing the bigger picture. I hope every nigga that thought the way the women in your life don't give you no pussy. And I hope that because if they put in a conservative, they're gonna try to repeal abortion. You know,
Oh, yeah.
they're
Roe
gonna
v.
do a lot
Wade
of things.
is done.
The
If
women
they-
are going to be attacked the most by this decision,
No,
affected the
I
most.
wouldn't disagree with you on that.
Yeah.
And I hope the women in your life, if you were apathetic to voting, I hope they be
Because
like,
we're talking about
you can't get no pussy.
30, 40 more years of
Yeah.
conservatism in the highest court in our land. Like
Well,
Yeah.
laws
and
will be overturned that folks have lived under and just
Yeah.
assume that was normal. Like
Well-
that can't be taken away.
well,
And so the point is
yeah.
that folks that don't understand what it was like before didn't appreciate what it was. And
Right.
so now you have a very viable option of that all being taken away from you
Yep. Because you don't want to vote.
because you don't want to vote.
you fucking deuce.
I don't think they heard you.
Oh, they heard me on Facebook every day. I've been arguing with this shit every day. You fucking deuce. I've been telling y'all. I said if Trump wins, the Supreme Court is fucked, and the world might fucking end on his watch. Like it's gonna be some kind of fucking catastrophe. But how wrong was I?
I mean, you're talking about turning the clocks 25 years.
please
Yeah.
pull your mic up if you're
I'm sorry.
gonna.
I said you're
Yeah.
talking about turning the clocks back 25 to 30 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Help me out, Jeremy.
We won't know.
Help me out. This nigga. What are you singing?
And JB trying to tell y'all the joke, but he pulled his mic down
I
too.
know.
so he can't even tell y'all the
I
joke.
was bringing it back up. I showed him, and then anyway. So that's what
Yeah. So everybody, keep your mics up. Keep your mics up.
But it's fucked up because I think white women in particular are now operating under the misconception that they're a part of the clique because they rode with Trump and they didn't vote for Hillary. They don't understand that.
No.
Yeah, they don't understand it. If like these people are demagogues, they are autocrats. Like they are literally talking about turning over the election if they lose. If you keep giving them power, they're gonna keep taking it. They're gonna take it from everybody.
Everybody.
And that's what motherfuckers don't understand with this stupidity. We'll get into some of that later though. We got a whole topic on that shit.
Yeah, yeah. So my left stroke just went viral. Here's my right arm. Our viral story of the week: Cardi B, who grew up with Carly because it was Cardi B and Carly B. They grew up
No,
together
it was
best
not.
friends. They were best friends. But not Carly B. Cardi B has filed for divorce from Offset. Carly, we know you have the inside scoop. What happened?
I don't have all the specific details, but from what I understand, she just got sick of him. It wasn't about a woman. It wasn't about a baby. It wasn't about anything that, they're putting on the headlines. It was just simply like she just got sick of the arguing. So she filed for divorce. And people need to understand, like, sometimes you just don't get along with people. You just grow to not like them, So it's like, it's okay to just say, I just don't like you anymore. And this isn't what I want to do. It's okay. Some people, I mean, unfortunately, some people just don't give another person a chance, but maybe she did give them chances,
Maybe.
but she just said, why can't two people just not want to be together and it's okay? It doesn't always have to be a falling out.
I got a question because I don't really know what their whole sort of domestic situation was, but do y'all think this might be a COVID divorce?
COVID fucked up so many relationships and friendships.
Yeah, like we're
Could
like,
be.
because I thought they were kind of like doing their own thing for a while, and then with the kids and everything, and with COVID, like when I was reading the article, it was basically like we kind of had to get this shit together. And so I'm thinking maybe, like you said, COVID has fucked up a lot of relationships. I was just asking that question. I
I
didn't
mean, it's
know
a
if
legit
anybody.
question. It's
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
I
legit
didn't.
yeah.
I didn't know if anybody
But
knew any
that's
more
what they
details.
said with
I mean, how well do you think that they really knew each other before they
exactly,
jumped
with
into
all
it?
the
They were
traveling.
they were
touring
two
artists.
Tour-
touring
yeah.
Yeah.
stars. So again, you quarantine somebody,
You
you really
really
get
get
to
to
know
see
who the fuck
them. Yeah, all the
they are.
glitz and glam, it just
And,
goes
and
away.
all of the glitz, like you said,
Yeah.
that's all gone.
Yeah,
All the,
niggas
none
ain't
of that
niggas
shit.
ain't wiping their ass. They're not using
Oh, I don't know.
motherfucking wet wipes. And then she go to lick his ass or something, and be like, oh, doo doo. It could be a lot
No,
of shit.
I don't think
it could
that
be.
was it.
Whoa!
I don't.
I'm just saying, like,
I don't think
no.
that was it. I don't think it was that
no.
one. No.
Well, I mean, it could be.
Whoa!
Maybe.
Maybe
is
he
it,
was licking her ass. Maybe it was that way. Not that way.
You just gonna instigate this nigga. Like,
I mean, it could have been
why do you-
like.
why
Well, she
do
got
you
a song
wanna
called
give
WAP.
him- oh my
She got a song called WAP.
Why are you encouraging him?
She said she got the wet ass pussy. Maybe he was swimming. Maybe.
I mean, there's conflicting stories about that.
WAP.
So
About her WAP in particular.
I've heard
Oh,
allegedly.
Well,
Wow.
allegedly.
I mean, not personally, but I'm sorry, I have this one piece of hair. Not
is that
alleged.
Cardi's?
You know, it ain't Ashanti's.
Oh,
Look at
oh.
Shout out to Ashanti. How you doing? Cocktails with Carly. So good.
Hey boo, hey boo. COVID didn't ruin our relationship, Ashanti.
Nah, but that nigga almost
did you write her off? Didn't you write her
Yeah,
off?
then that nigga,
Didn't
that
you
nigga
retire?
almost did it, though.
I thought you said that
Yeah,
you
who's
weren't fucking with her
that
no more.
nigga? Who was that nigga's
Who
name?
wrote her
Jimmy.
off?
Everybody, because of the video, but Joyner
Yeah.
Lucas, the Joyner Lucas video, I'm still gonna fuck you up, Joyner Lucas. I'm gonna fuck you up. This shit ain't over yet, nigga. I'm gonna be like Will Smith too, Ali character, and beat your ass. Yeah, Ashanti, we gonna talk on Twitter. We're gonna discuss this again. Like we talked about it last week. We gonna talk about it again. You ever been in a relationship with a woman want to talk about it again? Like
It's
we
triggers.
had
You
a,
do
you had a
things to
conversation. We didn't have a talk. And then I realized I want to talk about it again. Oh shit! I used all my good lines last time.
That's because you do something to trigger women to want to talk about it again. Secondly, sometimes they just may feel it. They just may feel like they want to,
We talked about this already.
Mhm.
We didn't figure this one out. I ain't changing.
You see that? Look.
No, not me. I'm just saying for in the example.
I'm sorry.
I would change for the right woman card.
I'm in my own world. I just saw Tyreek Hill just caught a touchdown from Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
And that nigga was running. That nigga was running so fast. He fell when he got to the end zone and kept rolling and rolled out the fucking end zone.
Yeah, Keenan Allen had a good game. And if you're following our statistics on the Pioneer Kickback Fantasy League, then you know that
there it is, Chiefs and Chargers.
Oh, is that what we were looking for?
Yeah. They just tied the game up.
Okay.
Well, now they just literally just tied the game up.
Good ass game.
Anyway.
Anyway, Ray J is also filing for divorce
I know, yeah.
Yes.
from Princess. Now I know
hate that.
she filed against him last year,
Mhm,
and then it kind of disappeared. Now he's filing against her.
mhm.
You think he had that money? Ain't trying to go on like Dr. Dre.
But
Dre
isn't
like
there,
Dre gonna
didn't
be
he have
the
he had a
Carson.
prenup, right?
Ray J?
Yeah, I think
Quite
his mom
possibly.
made him have
But
a
Dre
prenup.
has a prenup too, and Mrs. Dre is trying to take all of the doctor's money.
Yeah, she's
She want
definitely
use of
kept
his
it in there.
name.
Well, maybe she was a nurse. She was his private.
She's a nurse, the doctor and a nurse.
No, but yeah, I mean,
You can tell Carly into role playing.
no, I have seen. No, you're not. No,
Young, I told you, young, that shit was crazy.
so I think that some of her, like her laundry list of items that she needs on a monthly basis, I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
It is.
Because I mean, I know
Like
that there's that's an
100,000 in
lifestyle,
laundry or
but
some shit.
yeah.
She want this amount of money and she just gonna blame it on whatever it is.
Well,
she ain't put
there
no
was
thought
something
into
she
that shit.
said,
She was like, this ain't judges aren't really holding you accountable to your specific claims of what costs what, but you just need to make it look like it
Makes
costs
sense.
something.
I know for a fact that that's exactly how it works. That's
Okay.
exactly how it works. And it's a complicated process to dispute that as the husband too. But from Dre's perspective, I think he'll have an easier time than most men do because hers are so fucking ridiculous. Like hers exceed, yeah, like her fucking cell phone bill exceeds like probably fucking Georgia Power's, Atlanta branch's cell phone bill. I'm not fucking kidding. Like
it was like
It was like 14,000 or something crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and nigga, if you got that many motherfuckers on your plan, you got a special kind of plan. They giving
that means
you
to be a business plan.
They giving you a group discount like a motherfucker. You ain't paying that much. You got
So
thousands of people working for you, woman. Like
it looks like she's gonna get it.
Really?
All of it.
Yeah, they're in California. The women always get it in
yeah.
California.
Well,
Yeah.
Yep. You have to split all
so
assets.
Ray J will probably have to do that with Princess. I wish them both well.
I don't know. I feel like their prenup, like that mom,
but
really pushed.
Dre has a prenup too.
Yeah,
But
the prenups don't really matter
thing.
anymore.
No, this is the difference between Dre and Ray J. Dre was with her when he first started his career.
We're in the middle.
He was
doing
Ray
a
has only been married for like 3 years.
Oh, that's true.
So that's
Ray
not
J
enough.
got married fairly
The only thing
recently.
is she'll probably get a little alimony and she'll get child support for 2 kids.
Yeah.
Well, she may actually get a lot more alimony only because
he's the one who filed.
he's the and then it looks like you abandoned your family when a man leaves, right?
100% true.
So I think that, and then of course she was going to start probably all these businesses and do all this stuff, but she got pregnant. She dealt with his busy schedule. That's tax. They're going to tax him every single time on all those items. So unless she walks into, and it could be a situation where, whatever he makes in the relationship, he has to split. But anything prior to,
in California, that's how they do it.
Yeah,
that's why it's
I'll be
cheaper to
fine.
keep her. It's cheaper to keep her.
You'll save if you slay. Your
So sit down and shut up.
Your pockets
That's
will
what
be
it
cute
says.
if you shoot. You want to on strike, you get a knife.
But I think it's a game between
You keep
those
all your
two.
ones, you get some guns.
What is this pimp talk? Really? You got a lot
nothing.
in your little holster, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
No, I'm not doing it.
Really?
Okay, so I think that so she did like 8 months prior to she filed for
Yeah,
divorce.
and then she pulled it back.
And then now he's doing it. But this is exactly
like
how
a
their
delayed
relationship
orgasm.
was. Like their relationship was the same way.
Yeah.
He'll push her in the water on national TV, get her arrested, and then he's like, they're back together and they're engaged, and it's just that's a toxic situation. But they have beautiful children out of it. I will tell you, those kids are gorgeous.
Yeah.
I guess we wish all the families the best.
I would say, yeah.
Well, I hope that they get the outcomes that's the most amenable and peaceful for all parties involved, and
Especially the kids.
Especially
and
the
mom.
kids and the moms.
She's got to take
and I know that WAP can be a lot to deal with. So if at the end,
I'm really concerned about where you're going with this.
I'm gonna say guap because I generate WAP, but
I thought you said WAP.
Yeah, WAP. Yeah, WAP.
With the G, was it silent?
The G, adding the G means we're gonna. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Where are we going with
I
this?
don't know.
All I'm saying is, if there's some WAP available, JB's interested in ladies talk. Cardi.
Yay!
So
What? How did I get thrown in?
So you got thrown in this shit just like DJ Khaled got thrown into the podcast game.
And
Segue.
That was a good one. And somebody else got thrown into
Yeah.
that new...
Who else got thrown into it, JB?
Pod name Kickback.
I want to congratulate Amazon for launching their new podcast application.
Yeah.
They have a lot of up and coming podcasts, a lot of the more successful ones. They also have DJ Khaled. We the
Yay.
best. And as JB just told you, they've invited a partner kickback. So I don't know. Everybody isn't there, and some people are there. That's all I know. But the one thing I know is we are there,
Yay.
and I'm very happy to be a part of the launch of
Mhm.
Amazon. Shout out to Jeff Bezos. Cut the check.
Right?
How about that? How about cut
How
the
about that?
check?
Cut it 3 ways. That's what I'm talking
Three-
about. Oh.
Wait a minute.
No.
I'm trying to figure this thing
Cut
out.
the check. The check only.
This is
Check.
this is
Just
a
the check.
monogamous
Hold
sexual
on.
situation.
Just the check.
They do a little mad.
Hey, carry the two. Carry.
Oh, you carried it too.
You
Okay,
carried it too.
okay.
No, but you
I-
subtract
that
one.
shit-
And minus the Carly.
No.
Oh, okay, there it go. There it go. There. Now it's adding up. I was like, what the? Some. See, you know, I'm a numbers
Hey, I
guy.
mean, you know, hey, you gotta get it how you get it, right?
Well,
Yeah.
that was a good try, though.
You know what
That was-
Carly remind me of? The kind of woman that'll be like, he was done wrong. He was locked up. Everything was bad. And then get you out of jail and marry you.
Oh, not me.
Wow.
No, that's what's her name? What's her name?
Maya Moore.
Not me. That
Hey,
you got that
Another
Maya,
strong segue.
right?
Yo,
She's on the road today.
JB's elementary school girlfriend, Maya Moore. They used to play
Nah.
basketball in the playground.
What?
She sacrificed her career to get a gentleman wrongfully accused out of jail. Now, she should have done that. It's not asked of her, it's not required of her, I
The
should
moral
say.
standpoint.
But it is amazing that she did that, and she should be applauded for it. And in that process, I'm gonna be nice. And in that process of working and championing this cause of getting this innocent man out of jail,
Yes.
she fell in love with him.
Yay.
And they were married last week, a few months after
Wow.
his release. And
Wow.
that's a love story for your ass.
You know what? Initially, it sounds crazy. Like, no, that can never be me. I would never do that. But realistically speaking, sometimes like the heart wants what the heart wants. You just can't control
Think
it.
about it. She
The
had
heart
to
wants what the heart
had to
wants.
have gotten to know him pretty
Don't
well.
start with that Barry
in order
White
to
shit.
risk her whole career on setting this man free.
Yeah.
They had to
Well-
have had some very
Oh,
detailed and intimate conversations.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
And
He
so
actually said
that's
that- Go ahead,
yeah,
JB.
well, and that's what kind of jumped out at me when the story first broke, when we first broke it, how she was like drawing a line in the sand, and no, I'm willing to quit forever, and I was like,
forever,
well,
ever?
hold up now.
Ever?
No, you in the WNBA, like if you want to follow a social platform, wouldn't your involvement in the and that's what made me start to go,
Put in the milk ain't
what's
clean.
really going? Oh, he hit you with that prison
That jail-
game.
That jail
Yeah.
Hit you in-
And she said she met
Somebody
with-
say
Right. And she was about 19 when they met,
yeah.
but they got involved in that. So she was a youngster. He hit it with that.
Well,
That,
yeah.
that Captain
Easy.
Saban nigga game.
He did that goldie. Hey baby, I love you, baby.
I ain't
I
mad.
want to be
though.
everything to you. I want to be your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your niece, and your nephew, baby.
Hey man,
I wanna be
sometimes
everything.
these things change people for the good though, because now she's dedicated to prison reform. Like this is like her platform now. So yeah, it's weird as shit. And yeah, he did that, but he kind of did it for everybody.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Like
So-
you like when you take one for the team.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
Do ladies take one for the team?
In what regard?
It could be as
you've never
keeping
heard that
someone
expression
company.
I
before?
have, but I needed to make
could be
sure.
it could be as
Because
very
we were
as
just talking about prison. Like, take
Oh.
what?
it could be as little as keeping.
In the good name of my girlfriend Jador, darling.
That's a valid point. That's a
What?
good point. She's like, what? Take prison. Take one for the team. Hold on. Pause.
No one
what-
knew he'd slide you into a
What?
hole.
What?
Something. You know
I'm
what?
innocent, not me.
That was a great fucking point.
I mean,
You got
just
to fact check with New.
oh Lord.
You will be agreeing to some shit you didn't even know.
Are you gonna
Yes,
love it?
I will
Love it
pay
just
for
the
sex.
same.
You're like, why did I? How did I do this? Following New.
Following a logical stream.
Carly, I promise you, I'm going to show you another stream of income. I'm going to show you.
Yeah. I'm gonna say. Man, so shout out to them, I guess.
I mean, I'm happy for them. I mean, if that's what it is, I hope it lasts forever. You know, I believe in love and I'm, hopeless romantic. And, you know, I think that it could happen.
Yeah,
Shout out to Drea.
yeah.
Also Drea on Instagram.
Also
Hey.
known as Beats by Drea.
Hey. Also known as Stacked. Stacked. Okay. And the commercial stops. Back on.
Our Don't Be Dumb Award. Parents across the country with this whole virtual learning thing have been in the backgrounds of their children's videos. Naked.
Smoking weed.
Whooping
some ass.
Whooping ass. They said one of the teachers was like, yeah, and the parents showing up smoking weed, and it's bigger than a cigar.
Oh my God.
They don't know what the old teachers was like. It was weed, but it was like a cigar. Like, that's called a blunt, ma'am. It's called a Rillo, ma'am. Your old ass doesn't know it, but so parents, yeah. So parents who are in these virtual classrooms, get it together.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be smoking in front of your kids. But
Make a space
I think
for
most of
your
our parents
kids.
probably be smoking in front of us. But doing it on camera. There's a rule. Yeah, it's cool. There was a rule about what happens on camera and what doesn't. And sometimes things should be not on camera, but on private camera. And if you have it on private camera, and then you have Apple TV, then you put it on your TV through your phone and you watch it, and y'all watch it together, and you stimulate each other while you're watching it on the TV.
Oh, Lord.
I think this is going somewhere. I don't know.
Here we go.
JB, back to the school shit.
Yeah. I was like, here we go again. But yeah, I mean, pretty much, like, parents are doing what the fuck ever on camera.
I just don't understand how.
Make a special place for your kids.
About kids in school and camera
That is why I tried to totally ignore it. Did you see the look on my face, kickbackers? I was like, what? These two together, they go down rabbit holes. We'll get into that later. Oh my God.
I think
Alice's Adventures in Wonderland.
You know how kids used to show out? Your parents would be like, then don't show out. Well, new is the definition of show out.
Cardi said new show out.
Yeah.
No,
It's like these two intentionally drive us off the yellow brick road. Hey, we off-roading, nigga.
No, I'm just next topic. What's the next topic?
Fuck your topics, nigga.
Well, no, wait. So moral of the story is parents actually make a section in the house. Okay, this is where we are. We are in, virtual school. Set up some sort of desk in an area where it's just specifically their study area. Essentially make a classroom for your child.
Absolutely.
The learning environment is extremely important. But more importantly, I mean, I hate to say more importantly, put some clothes on, understand that you are being recorded, the background and your child, and you don't want to embarrass your kid and embarrass yourself.
Well, how about if
and go viral?
And some of y'all ain't built to be walking around naked.
Oh shit!
Put the damn clothes on.
Right?
No wonder the kids can't concentrate. They got fucking grimace from McDonald's walking behind them,
Oh
distracting their ass. Now they hungry and want some nuggets. The hell wrong with y'all?
At 9 o'clock in the morning.
9 o'clock in the morning, they want nuggets because the goddamn count. What's the Bama name?
The Hamburglar.
The Hamburglar. walking behind them. Now they want to. Now they want some goddamn cheeseburger.
Right.
Big ass head, fucking you all up and shit.
That's right. So make a special place for your child.
Yeah. Make a place, damn it. What's wrong with y'all?
Damn.
We got to get a little serious because we want to show proper deference and respect in this regard.
Absolutely.
To this one particular topic. First of all, rest in peace, Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace, Ahmaud Arbery. Rest in peace, Alton Sterling. Rest in peace, Sandra Bland. And I could go on.
And on.
Mm-hmm. Right now, we want to talk about our sister Breonna Taylor. Her family had hit a settlement with the authorities there in Louisiana, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
Louisville,
Kentucky.
$12 million settlement. But it is
generous
a civil suit.
Yeah.
Right.
They can still be criminal charges. So we still looking for the police officers that murdered Breonna Taylor.
Yeah.
That's not over, kickbackers. It's not like they took a settlement and now it's over. It's not
Her life
over.
was not worth $12 million. I wouldn't want to lose any of my family members for $12 million.
Yeah, you can't put a price
You
on
can't
life.
put a price on life.
Because I know personally, like F, Drea, Carly, JB, and Jeremy will all pay like $1 billion a piece to keep me alive.
Well, I won't.
So we
wait
you
a
know what I'm
minute.
saying? Like
No,
we know
wait.
what the price.
What
you know,
I wanted to.
That's a lot of love.
That's a lot of love, and I think you
I'm
should
looking
speak.
at. I'm looking at.
Let
F
people
like,
speak for themselves.
I'm just
a
saying.
billion,
I'm just
nigga?
saying.
You know,
A billion.
Nah, bro.
Rather than paying
Nah.
$1 billion just to keep you alive, I'm a. Maybe y'all figure out a way to go after them niggas who are going at like we'll figure
Yeah,
some
we'll
other
figure
shit
out
out
an
that
wait a
won't.
minute.
I'm
We'll
not
figure
coming
some
off
shit
$1
out that
billion.
ain't gonna
But I
cost
might
$1
not. But I
billion
wouldn't read
dollars.
the next trip.
Yeah, but we
No.
gonna figure
It's
some
okay.
shit out before it
It's
comes to $1 billion. But
so your damn spirit can haunt everybody for the rest of
I'm
our
a
lives.
I'm a hunch.
No, we didn't say we were gonna let you die. We just said we weren't paying $1 billion.
yeah,
We're
I'm
not
So
saying-
y'all
paying
can figure out another
anything.
way.
Exactly.
That was what I was saying.
I said we gonna go
We
after
wouldn't.
niggas looking for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, put
That's
it
what I
like, put it like this. Put it like this. We gonna go after them, but if they happen to get you, we gonna be real sad. But
Oh.
I'm not paying $1 billion, bro. We gonna
You wouldn't pay $1 billion.
I'm gonna do everything in my power to get
For
the
you to
niggas that
get
are
out
looking
and
for
show
you.
out? Hell no.
I'll tell you what.
I'm
I'd
your
spend
brother.
a cool,
You're right, which is why I'm going after the niggas looking for you.
I'm spending a cool meal on that paramilitary
out of $1 billion?
operation.
No, stay focused, New. It's not about you. It's about them niggas that was trying to get you.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Keep them focused.
Damn, them suckers. Sit back.
Wait a
We got
minute.
this.
Love me.
We got this
Thank
shit.
y'all. We here.
Oh, you got that right, we
Okay. I was like, fuck
friends
that.
like
$1 billion,
y'all.
nigga. That's a lot of fucking
That's what I
money.
said. Pay when he said when they pay $1 billion, I said that's a lot of financial
Nah, that's
stuff we got to share together.
yeah.
For you knew for you to get out and cut up.
You will have the most amazing, beautiful, like wonder world of a great site.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna charge admission.
What I'm gonna
to your
do with it? What I'm gonna
gravesite.
do with it?
We're gonna play your music. We're gonna build your whole mausoleum.
We gonna put your ass in the wall.
We're gonna make a movie about
slam you in the
the
wall.
operation we
Yes.
tried to do to save you.
A whole documentary.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna make money
then-
off my
and then
death.
we
All
gonna-
of that shit is gonna cost less than $1 billion.
You're worth
And
more
then
than
we-
And
Listen,
it's gonna cost
I'll
less
make
than $1
sure
billion.
that they post beautiful pictures outside your mausoleum, only in the best light.
Only in the best.
We'll
Only
shoot
in the
your
best light.
your
Okay.
autobiography of Tyler Perry Studios and everything,
Yes,
nigga.
because we got
Like,
the money. We'll have the
you
money.
had it.
We'll have the money.
Wow. Wow.
For the loving memory of our good friend,
Good that we didn't
Brother,
spend $1 billion
son,
on.
cousin, and uncle.
You always said you wanted to be famous. We'll make you famous.
Yeah.
Right?
Really?
Just in death.
Yeah, that'll be the title of your autobiography. The nigga we didn't spend $1 billion on.
I would get the Nipsey Hussle award. Y'all would give me the award.
Yeah, I'll accept it in your honor. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Carly.
No
Thank you.
problem. Is there money, a financial gain from that?
Possibly. But somebody else who gets the award this week is a few families from Georgia and Florida who created a town in Georgia called Freedom, Georgia,
Freedom,
Yay.
Georgia.
where they're
Why you gotta be named Freedom, Georgia?
96-acre
I don't like that.
safe haven for black
I
people.
don't like that.
Wait, why is my phone acting up?
Why
When
is
I'm
it showing
trying to-
porn? Can you get out of that? What is
Mhm.
wrong?
Wait a
Did you
minute,
see
wait.
that?
Oh,
No,
well,
why you look at Fox News? Why was Fox News on your phone?
That's where the article is. I like to know what my enemy
Looking
thinks.
at a whole red man.
A group of people who are joining forces to create a 96-acre safe haven for black families in Georgia may be bringing this effort to your TV screen. Now, I'm not a big fan of it coming on TV, but a group of families purchase 96 acres of land,
Yes.
call it Freedom,
Yeah.
Are
Georgia.
these black people?
For black people.
Yeah.
Yes.
For black people. Like
Yeah.
Well,
that's
some women was behind that.
yeah.
Yes.
What?
Yes. See, you said
Huh?
yes.
What?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Proceed.
Well, I think he was thinking that some women were probably involved because it was probably
because it's usually the man that's behind it.
No.
Because the woman bent over. And it'd be the man behind it. I'm just saying. If it
I
used to be the
cannot.
man, and if it's not, then that's I respect your choice.
Maybe he laying
That's
Here
down.
we go. Here we go.
On his back.
I'll let it be
Oh.
on my back. Okay. All right.
Get off your back now.
No,
Get off your back.
You realize it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. Oh
I understand
no.
because I don't like to be in control of my orgasm, so I want to be on top. So I like either like
Okay, so thanks for sharing
at
that
the
with
moment,
us
I'm coming.
all.
But
Just
okay,
so you know, ladies.
just so you know. Anyway, so Wilkinson County,
Every
Georgia,
Sunday.
is now going to have the the town freedom,
Every goddamn
um,
Sunday.
and we can.
I'm sorry. This is serious. This is an amazing thing. So,
It really is. I'm stop being silly.
yeah, please. Stop
Um,
being nasty. What? No, what?
oh, huh? Say that again.
Can anybody go there?
Shout out to Oso Dre
Anybody
on
can go
Instagram.
there that they let go there.
I mean, yeah, it's
That sounds
it's
like some
private
Get Out
property.
shit,
I don't
black
think
version.
I don't
know.
think you just roll up with some sleeping bags and just go
Yeah.
hang out. I think
They're trying
yeah,
to build like an actual small
Like,
town, like a
So
Sandy
I just don't.
Springs.
But this is my thing. I just
with
don't
its
want
own Kroger's,
others
its
getting
own
any
Publix.
ideas of thinking that's what we all want, and be like, because essentially, if you really look at Atlanta, in some ways, all of us live in certain parts of the outskirts in Atlanta. That's like another segue into. Although I will say, I'm definitely not knocking the idea of being able to own land acreage. Okay, not just
Mhm.
land, but own acres and actually designate that for us because I don't know if us. I don't think we've ever done that. I mean, Tyler Perry
Every time
Studios
we've
is the
done it, they've
closest thing, but
destroyed it. Rosewood,
yeah,
Black
Yeah.
Black
Tulsa.
Wall Street in Tulsa.
Tulsa. I think
We've
there was
done it, and
another
they
one
burned them
too.
down to the
Yeah,
ground.
Liberty.
That is
I
one of
think
my
was-
concerns.
Yeah.
Is that will they blow this town up?
Well, yeah,
Um,
I love your using the word town because part of the way the media kind of skewed this thing is they make it seem like it's sort of like a commune or a refuge or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
When really that's not what it is. It's actually like an urban development. It's
Mhm.
like a development project, right? So people are buying in, they're building homes, and they're going to build shops and everything so that they can basically create a self-sufficient community.
almost
They've
like
got
a
plenty of land.
CRB.
Well, yeah, but there's plenty of land, so they'll be able to be self-sufficient in terms of a lot of their agricultural needs. But then you
Mhm.
build a road to that town, and then that town becomes an immediate economic inlet and outlet that's isolated, right? Then you can
Yeah.
import goods, right? That's the way they're trying to build it. And as it becomes self-sufficient, then it can grow into something bigger. As you said, New, as long as it doesn't become another Rosewood,
Yeah.
because it is in rural Georgia.
That was my concern. Like, what's to
Yeah.
stop, some of these hillbillies from just rolling up and
Us.
Well, I mean, we
Us.
we do
I
that in the
mean-
hood, but realistically speaking, like, there's not going to be a wall around the the city. There's going to be
Mhm.
through in and throughout traffic. So that's true. Like, how do we protect that?
Yeah, I'm really
I
interested.
don't want it to be like us go
in
down
that.
a long road to get to the city that opens up to this whole little world. You know what I mean? Like, that's weird.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very interested in this. I'm very interested
Yeah.
in living there.
Well, why don't you find out about it first?
I'm gonna do a lot of research.
make sure it's not like Get Out black version.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
That's because we the founders of it now.
Yeah, I really interested in that. So they do get our Nipsey Hussle Award. That's an amazing achievement.
It is really
Yes.
interesting.
Just like with our sister Naomi Osaka, Naomi Osaki.
Yes.
What's her name? Naomi Osaka.
How do you say it?
Oh no,
Osaka.
Naomi. We say that. I know
Tennis
that
star.
part. Tennis. I know that part.
Hey, hold up, y'all, real quick. So
That's Jay.
yeah, Jay said the story reminds me of the little known story of Centralia, Washington, which by the way was also established by a brother back in the 1950s. So again, this experiment has happened a bunch of different times. And black people aren't the only people who have done this, but there have been plenty of successful white people who have done this.
Yes, there's little towns like America's Georgia.
Mhm.
There's
Chinatown in every city.
Okay, that
Mhm.
was
Yeah, that's a neighborhood.
Well,
a community.
but then
Yeah,
there
that's like
are-
a little city within itself.
That's
Like
what I'm
little-
saying.
yeah, but then there are little towns like St. Louis and Pittsburgh that were also founded the same way.
Really?
In Georgia,
Literally,
we have like
yes.
we have. Have you guys ever been to Serenbe in like near Fairborn?
I haven't. I don't think.
Palmetto. It's like you go to Serenbe. It's owned acreage is owned by a specific family, and they created like they have a horse ranch. There's so many acres. I don't know specifically, but it's Serenbe farms, and they have their own cattle. They have restaurants. Essentially, they're like their own little town. They have
I
they
like
built
that.
these huge like 5 what is it, like 4,000 square foot homes, and it's like a little town. So when you go there, you're in this small town, and then you drive out, and you're in rural Georgia, and then you drive towards Palmetto and East Point and all that fun stuff. But it's very interesting. It's a small town.
I like that. I love the idea. Shout out to
Scary.
them.
It is
It's a little eerie.
It's a little
Like
scary.
every last one of your neighbors, every last one of them.
Shit, that's how it was when I grew up. That's how it was in the 80s.
That's like some Get Out stuff. I don't know.
Not it's just some 80s shit.
And then there's a school near, so the
We
kids
were
all go.
all
It's like
like
a
that.
Amish town, but more like up to date.
Yeah. How do we get back to that? Wasn't I talking about Naomi?
Yeah, but you couldn't pronounce her last name, so we kind of went back because it was weird.
I'm sorry.
But
Shout
Naomi-
out to Naomi for winning the U.S.
But
Open.
did she take a picture with her rapper boyfriend, like giving up the
Oh, yeah.
middle finger? Did you hear about
Oh
that?
yeah, oh yeah. But that's not what I want to talk about her
I'm
about.
sorry,
I want
go
to talk
ahead
about
then.
her 7 masks that she
Yay.
wore that honored 7 different people black people that were murdered by the police.
Yes.
From Breonna Taylor to Alton Sterling to several others.
She also protested during one.
She didn't
round.
show up on time.
Yeah.
And she
wonder
still
why.
won. Beat everybody ass.
It's just in us.
She was like on some S&M shit. She just beat everybody ass. It was like some
S&M stuff. She beat everybody ass. So now you into ass play. What's going on?
I am.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Like Cardi, it ain't much I into.
Excuse
As
me.
long as it's a woman.
Okay. I mean, hey, ass is ass it does.
Ass is ass.
But she did. Naomi. Shout out to Naomi.
Yeah, and she didn't do anything
And
with her ass.
I just
won it.
love the fact that we have this representation in that arena.
In the ass arena.
No, so you won't just now. You see this character, you just want to join. Okay, so no, in terms of dominating yet again.
Oh, okay.
Dominatrix. We talk about
Okay.
Black girl
No,
magic.
not dominatrix. Dominating that black girl magic,
Yeah.
and winning her awards.
I don't want to mess your last name up because I've been drinking. I've been
been
drinking.
drinking.
I don't want to mess it up, but Naomi, we love you. We appreciate
Yes.
your efforts, and we salute your excellence.
And date whoever you want, girl. 'Cause
Shout
you
out to
own it.
Corday. Shout out Corday. No longer YBN Corday, just Corday and Naomi doing a thing. Young black couple.
Yay.
Hopefully you don't wind up like some of our aforementioned couples.
Like who?
Oh well,
Cardi
Ray
and Offset?
J.
Cardi and Offset, Ray J. Which
Ray J
one
and
should we
Princess?
attack first or
I don't want
address?
to attack anybody.
Yeah,
Um,
it is what it is.
Up to everybody.
Yeah.
Love
keep
to
it moving.
everyone. Shout
Keep-
out to LA. Hey, Ray J.
Wait, what was that?
No,
You
I
might
don't know.
she sounded like the reason they getting a divorce.
I was
She
like,
sounded like
I
that's
was
why
like,
Princess
hold
is
up.
divorced.
There's a story. There's a Patreon exclusive behind that comment.
Why y'all gotta
I'm
do
gonna
that?
mark this moment in this episode. We're gonna preview that and
So we have
director's cut.
a show that I've been trying to get everybody to watch. Y'all ain't been watching. P Valley.
I watched a couple
Short for
episodes.
Pussy Valley. You watch what?
I watched a couple episodes. I will tell
Okay,
you, but
okay.
I'm not up to date. But
Okay.
so let me tell you, the last show I saw was when I think they burned down this. Was it burnt? No, this is nope, not when Mercedes was trying to leave. Mercedes was trying to leave. That was just a horrible situation.
Yeah.
She needed to just stay. She needed like sometimes you press the issue too much. You just needed to stay in that situation. And she was cocky.
So apparently Carly is into the show.
Yeah. So P Valley is a banger. It's about a strip club. It's the character that represents everybody. I think I thoroughly enjoyed the show. Shout out to Uncle Cliff, who's I guess a gay man.
The house mom.
He's the house mom. And his comedy, like you
I mean,
won't
he
believe.
wears that role. Like he wears it like
Nailed
it is
it.
him.
Nailed it. Like getting an award for that shit.
I was
And
very
somebody-
like
you know what fucked me up? Oh, go ahead. You afraid what?
with the love scene.
I I just don't watch it. I just don't watch it.
Oh shit! Well, you need to go on
Yeah,
ahead and
It's one of them. It's one of them. Lovecraft Country.
He said,
Yes.
"Let's talk about
Lovecraft
another show."
Country.
Yes, please.
Now,
yes.
Dre,
Yeah, I think
remember
he
this.
sounds like he said,
Remember
"What about
this.
the other show?"
Lovecraft Country.
Okay,
Yes.
now you made a real big claim.
This is like
before the
Game
show.
of Thrones.
Okay,
It's,
you just
okay.
it's one of
just did it
those
again.
type of
So
shows.
you're saying that this show is on the level of Game of Thrones,
Yes.
The Wire.
Yes.
This is one of them. This is
Okay,
a classic.
let-
Not meaning it's the
Sopranos,
same
like,
subject matter.
Okay.
Just meaning that the
The
level,
level of
and I
Okay.
can only imagine production in season 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay,
Wow.
things
let
they're
me
gonna
let me
do.
let me take you through it. So imagine the cross between um the best Black history documentary you've ever seen that puts you in the context of history, but then you take that and you cross that with a supernatural, fantastic story. So it is basically like a story with magic and
Wow.
witches and wizards and all of that shit, but it is set 15 years before the civil rights movement.
Wow.
Did I
Oh,
describe it?
shit.
Okay.
I think that's how I described it to JB. That's how I got JB to watch it. I was like, nigga,
Damn.
this show is for you. They made this show for you.
Yes.
He said, "What about the show, The Oval?"
Nigga. Yeah.
All right, we gotta
Oh,
watch it.
the Oval.
Love
What's the
Credits.
Oval? Hey, so
Oh,
Jay.
yeah. I didn't see
It's
last.
on Stars, you said?
Okay,
on
so
Stars.
Jay just talked
no,
about a show, The
HBO Max, HBO
Oval.
Max.
I don't know what that is.
P Valley is
Whatever.
on
Yeah,
Stars.
I don't have HBO.
Yeah, they didn't hear me. It's
What
okay.
did you say, JB?
Well, nah. So Jay mentioned another show, The Oval. Have y'all heard of that? I don't know.
I've
what
heard
that
of it.
is.
It's a Tyler Perry show. I love Tyler Perry, but I don't really watch anything he does. I love him as a human. I hate his content.
Yeah,
That's just me though.
So break that one down for us, Jay. Let us know what that one's about. We'll definitely try and check
Yeah.
that one out.
Lovecraft
What did
Country.
Jay
Y'all
say?
need to watch.
You can take Ray J.
Carly and I would
Yeah.
You can take Ray J. Cardi and I would take Cardi. Hey, wait a minute. Pause. Hold up now.
News, Maddie's not involved.
Nah, I'm always gonna be involved. What you call we do double dutch? I'm gonna find my way in. I'm gonna jump in. Our book club that we try to talk about like for 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
It's a book that Cardi actually recommended.
No.
This is JB's.
I would actually recommend a different book, but I'll tell you guys afterwards.
It's probably some free shit.
It's not freaky, but it is called People Pleasers, and
I
it's not
like people
sexual
pleasers.
at all. Which it sounds familiar.
The penis pleasers, yeah.
No,
That's a great
but
book.
it's really good about managing your actual mental capacity to instead to control actually your anxiety and high blood pressure and a lot of other issues that you
I
have.
need that shit.
So what it is basically your body
I got
sends off.
anxiety and high blood pressure.
Well,
Man, she's talking to me.
Well, you just need to lay off the Mongolian beef.
Oh, wait a minute and pause.
But
Sorry.
it's basically like your body sends off signals
Mhm.
to your mind
Mm.
when you know that there's something that you've reached your capacity to in terms of understanding. So then if you keep going or you keep putting yourself in that situation, what happens is you get anxiety, high blood pressure, and those things. That's your body sending like the ultimate red flag to I've had it up to here. So it's very interesting, but you guys should look into it. It's called
I like
People
that.
Pleasers, but it is not sexual. I can't remember who the author is. I think it's Carter something, but
Okay,
I'll let you
people
know.
places. That sounds like we do 2 books. We alternate months, and I do self-help books like that.
Yeah.
And JB does fantasy books. And the book that we're reading now, he actually got me hooked on this motherfucker. It's called
Damn,
the
that was
Stormfront.
What is it about?
Stormfront.
It is
Um,
okay. I'll let the gangster geek tell you.
It's at the heart of it, it's a detective story. So it's basically a murder mystery. So it's got all of those little different plot twists and everything involved in it. But then it is set in Chicago in the early 2000s. So you got all of that technology, everything that's going on there. But then the other layer is the main character is actually a wizard. A wizard meaning that he practices magic. So then you have this sort of scientific layer of the magic in like modern times and how he deals with modern situations.
Supernatural shit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What's the name of the show again?
It's a book.
It's a book
Stormfront.
called
Stormfront.
Stormfront.
And that is
Yeah.
our kickback book club
Yay.
edition for what's this, September?
Yeah, September. You should check it out.
That's
The author,
good.
yeah, the author's name is Jim Butcher, and it's available on Audible and Apple iTunes. It's only 8 hours and 50 minutes long, so it's a pretty quick listen if you kind of if you binge them like I do. But even if you want to slow walk it, you can get
Do
through
2
it pretty
hours a week.
quickly. Yeah,
Do that.
yeah, it's a real good read. Where are you in the story right now, Lou?
Shit. We went through. He met the new detective, and I know what I want to give away. He's been approached by the Marconi family that have advised him to turn
Got
a
it.
blind.
Okay, I know exactly where you are right now. You have met the second most popular character in the entire series. Now, just to give you an idea, Carly, this series has about 18 books in it now, and it's been ongoing. So when he started writing it, he was writing in the current times. So he started writing in the early 2000s, but he was writing in that time. So when you're a nigga like me on book like 16, I've followed these characters for
Mhm.
basically
You've seen them evolve.
16 years
You've
of
seen characters die off.
oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
How that touched his soul. Did you see that?
So
No,
we like it when they touch the soul.
well, yeah. So
Stay on track.
we're a long way off, but the main character that you're reading right now, 15 books later, he commits genocide.
Don't tell me about what happens later.
15 books later.
Don't tell me about what
And
happens.
don't
That's how
tell
crazy
the
he
viewers
is.
Yeah, but
either.
don't tell me what happens
They're
later.
probably
That's
gonna wanna know.
15 books
Don't.
later.
I don't. Did you hear me? Okay, cool. As long as you heard me.
Ooh, feisty.
I'm like, no. I hate that. I hate it with a passion when you tell me stuff that's happening
That's feisty of
because
you.
my brain.
Starts to play out the story,
Yeah,
and then you get upset when you see
yeah,
it.
We have
yes,
we have
that's-
a exclusive update. Vivica Fox tests positive for COVID-19.
Who?
Oh man.
Who is it? Red.
Vivica.
Did you say Red Fox? You were just about to say Red Fox.
Red Fox been
God
dead longer than Jeremy been
damn.
alive.
Why Eric do this kind of stuff?
She
to
been
me?
drinking. She been drinking.
It's not that, but it's okay. But I mean, I wasn't getting ready to say Red Fox. I was. But
Yeah, Red Fox does not have COVID. Red
No,
Fox does
no,
not have
no, Red Fox
anything.
does not
He doesn't have
Shout out
anything
to Red
but,
Fox.
but a peaceful rest. Rest
Would
in
you
peace,
guys-
Red Fox.
why are y'all like this to me?
But yeah, Vivica Fox.
Oh, Vivica Fox.
Vivica
No, I'm
Fox.
saying, but Red Fox doesn't have anything
Shut up.
except a peaceful rest.
Yes,
So rest
exactly.
in
Well,
peace.
I'm
Red
happy
Fox.
that Vivica let us all know because we were going to be looking for her.
We were not going to be looking for Vivica Fox.
Shout out to Vivica
I
Fox.
didn't know she was going to. Oh, why is she invited to the Emmys?
I don't know.
Don't do her like that.
I'm not going to do it like that because she got COVID, but we wasn't.
Just because she
Take
don't
Well,
have.
COVID.
nobody
everything.
thinking about no goddamn Vivica Fox. She just snuck into our timeline.
She's a legend.
Of what?
Set it off. It's
Huh?
a legendary movie. Set it off.
Really?
No
I
cap.
guess.
Whatever.
Remember she was on Fresh Prince?
Legend's
Remember
a
she was on
strong
Fresh
word,
Prince?
but Vivica Fox has been pretty relevant in Hollywood for.
For
Let
what?
me finish my
No,
statement.
no. What? I want to end your
during-
sentence.
During the 90s to the early 2000s.
How?
She was in some major movies, right?
Name
No,
two of them. Name two.
Well,
Can name three. I can name two. Name three.
she was
Three in
like,
20 years. Name three.
Well, she named one.
well, we
Set It
just
Off.
cycled
We'll
out
give you
all
Set It
those,
Off.
black movies.
Give her one.
She was in
There
every
was-
one.
She was also in that movie.
I want to say Deliver Us
that
from Evil,
Lorenz
but I
Tate
can't
was
remember.
in. He played.
Soul Food.
She was in Soul Food. That's two. But she was also in the movie with
So-
Halle Berry. There were the
Halle Berry?
wives trying to fight over the estate of.
I remember that movie. You're right.
Why do fools fall in love?
No.
Yeah, she was in that.
She
Yeah.
played one of the wives.
Okay, were you
So,
only talking about
point
the last
proven.
20 years? Because she
Thank
was
you.
also in Independence Day.
She was in
with-
She
Independence Day.
was.
with
She
Will
had a
Smith.
really good
And she was
role.
in Kill Bill.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Look at
She
that.
was in Kill Bill.
Look at you.
And she had a huge television
Yeah,
career.
I was waiting
Like-
for you to
Who was in
start
television
picking the big
career?
I mean,
ones.
she was
I
been
was
in
like,
a bunch of TV shows.
yeah.
She was on the
Name
Facts
one.
of Life too.
Empire?
Vivica Fox was in Empire.
Yes. She was one of the sisters.
I didn't watch.
She was in some Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh yeah, she did.
one
go.
episode.
I mean, but she was in.
She was the ghetto girl on Fresh Prince.
Excuse me. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just
you
saying-
talking
I'm
about the
just
girl
saying-
that go Marcus.
No, that's
Two can play that
Two
game.
can play that
Juana
game.
Man.
Two can play that
Booty
game was a
Call.
good one. Booty
Damn,
Call
I
was
told you she was in
trash.
all
But my
the
point was
stream
from the
Black
90s
movies.
Two
to
can
the
play
early
that game. It was
2000s.
fire though.
Yeah, I mean,
Bottom line,
She was
you was
better
a
than
hater.
Hater.
You gotta give her the 90s
Dogs
for real.
from 90s to the early 2000s. She had a
She
pretty
was,
damn good career.
yes.
Well, the 90s to early 2000s is not even 10 years.
But
So
all I said
what?
was from the 90s to the 2000s.
He
she had
literally
a
did
big
say
career.
that.
That's
Literally,
all I said.
literally.
That-
That's what he
okay,
said.
that doesn't warrant much to me. Because you were popping from 90s to 96
No, but
doesn't.
an
No,
actor
you're a
having
hater.
10-year period with some notable movies. I mean, like
We
she
talking
got
box
some notable-
office
Well,
movies.
notable movies, but not one notable role.
What?
What's her notable role?
She did not play. She did not play herself
What
and set it
role
off.
did she nail?
No one said she's an
No,
Oscar.
Whoa,
Set it off.
Whoa,
That's
Jay
what-
said
I-
her breakout role was on Days of Our Lives. I don't even remember that
I
shit.
don't know about that one.
I don't know about that. Y'all not gonna make Vivica Fox Halle Berry.
All I didn't say.
Or
Nobody
Angela
said
Bassett.
that.
She
I
ain't
said she was
none
in a
of that.
legendary
Relax.
movie.
All I said.
You need to calm down. Ashanti,
Why am
come
I
get
gonna
your
be calm
man.
down?
Early 2000s,
No, you need to
she
calm it
had
down, buddy.
A significant career in Hollywood. That's all I
You
said.
and then you
I
drank your
wouldn't call that
haterade.
significant.
Bro, okay.
You know what? No,
Am I
that's
hating?
not
Am I
nice. Yeah,
hating?
you are. You are
Am
such
I
a
hating?
hater.
Yes, because you just said name 2 movies.
You
Name
are
3
such a
movies. You
hater.
just rattled off like 12.
You did some Trump
I
shit.
said name
That was
off
some Trump shit.
good ones. She was
Are
Are
shit.
you kidding
Cuba
me?
Gooding Jr. was in Coming to America.
Yes,
You know
he was.
how many lines he had? 0.
Okay.
You know what he did in the movie? Nothing but get his hair cut. He was in it though, but I don't give him credit for that.
Nobody said anything.
such
about
a hater.
Days of Our Lives. Nobody even mentioned that. That was
'Cause
his
nobody
first-
even knew it.
right.
She was
And a
touching
lot
a
of
whole
people-
probably-
different
probably-
know
audience.
that Cuba Gooding Jr. was in Coming to America.
She's probably
Yeah.
a Paul Bearer in Days of Our Lives.
Why was she a pallbearer? I'm done.
But that same
He drank
Cuba
some
Gooding Jr.
haterade.
went on to play one of the most pivotal roles.
Right, but
in
you can't say that for
Hollywood.
her.
for
What's her
Jerry
most
Maguire.
pivotal role? What's her pivotal role? What's her most pivotal role?
Why are you such a
Why are you
hater?
hating?
I'm asking you a
You
question.
hate
You're
it.
hating. At this
No,
point,
I
you're-
just wanna
you're
answer.
trying to
Fucking
find
man.
every
You're
excuse
a
not to
goddamn
give this woman a
male.
nod.
He's a male Karen. You a
I
male
didn't want to
Karen.
answer. What?
You a
She
male
gonna be a male
Karen.
Karen.
He's a male Karen.
I just want to know. I just want to know
Oh,
what.
hating ass.
what her-
I want to know. Do you live in this neighborhood?
So
Are you who you say you are?
allow me to state this disclaimer. They
I
jumped on you.
demand
I
that
did not jump on you. That
Right?
was not
Thank
me.
you. Thank you,
That was
JB.
not-
I
that was-
demand you show me your
I'm your
lease.
brother. I'm your brother. I'm your brother. Pray with me, brother.
Pray with me, brother.
Let's move on to another topic before they jump on your
Just get ready
back
to get
again.
it.
All right.
Oh, Karen,
Let's get into
See?
sports really quickly.
Kevin.
What team you like?
Oh, so football?
Yeah, football. What
Is
you
this
like?
for
Um,
football?
Well, I like the Kansas City
Chiefs.
You don't even
Chiefs.
know. Well, they're about to lose. Don't try to jump on a bandwagon.
The
She-
Chiefs
she-
are in trouble.
She literally looked at the TV and was like, "Yeah, them." So anyway,
yeah.
I want to say
love
Jeremy
those guys.
is in danger of losing. Kansas City Chiefs.
We got the
I'm just
ball
saying
and it's tied.
you're in danger of losing. That's all I'm saying.
It's 4th
In
and
danger.
1.
It's 4th
We
and
have the
1.
ball in overtime, and this
I don't
and,
like
and,
this
and the
field
Chargers
goal,
already
though.
had their possession.
I don't like.
It's
I would have
53
gone
yards.
for it. I would have gone for it.
4th and 1. We gonna see. Kick back, cause she gonna
Oh,
win the
Lord.
six
Got
for
an
us
ice
too.
in the kicker.
I have a question.
Oh, well,
I have a
you should've
question.
went
I
for
think.
it.
I
Would
think
you
they
date
should've
a
gone
woman
for
that
it.
I think
plays
you should have
football?
gone for it.
Would I date a woman
Nah.
that play football?
Yes,
She play with men or women?
both.
Nah.
Why?
Huh?
Drop dead gorgeous. Ashanti play football with men and women.
Get over here.
Why is she playing football with men? Oh,
What is that from?
Is it
Mortal
Mortal Kombat? Is it a
Kombat.
flag football? It's tackle. She out here playing
So
tackle
would you
football
rather
with
play
niggas.
tackle or would you rather play flag football with a woman?
I'm doing.
I can't play tackle
I
with a
can't play
woman.
tackle with a woman. Plus flag.
Not that kind of
It's
tackle.
2-hand touch.
I
Of course,
Yeah.
you don't play tag with a woman.
I
Right,
can't.
right.
I
It's
cannot.
two hands.
I can't. I
What-
can't.
what-
I
what-
can't
what-
tackle
what-
a woman.
Yep. One hand on the nipple, one hand on the clit.
See,
It's
there
two
you
hand
go.
I
touch.
can't. I can't tackle a female. No. I
It's
can't.
not
But
about
this goal-
tackling them.
Nipples and clit. Nipples and clit. Disc golf.
What?
Get Jeremy a mic. Let him tell the story.
What this guy does every time before he launches his disc. Got the disc right here, hand up here, titties and clit, titties and clit, titties and clit.
Oh my gosh!
To help
Really?
to help his ass focus. He does all right, but
See?
it fucks him up sometimes.
That's why his disc be like going in the trees.
He should
Titties
be
be
focusing
too
on the
big.
clip, but he be focusing on the titties sometimes. He get too excited about the titties
The
sometimes.
disc go that way.
You're right, exactly.
Well, my
The
dick go that
titties.
way.
Whoa.
To the left, to the left.
Why did
Beyonce
it go to
wrote
the
Oh, here
left
we
though?
go.
Beyonce
Here we
wrote a
go.
whole song about it. Anyway, moving on.
That's gonna
So
be the expression on the chorus. Oh shit, titties. There it goes.
so it unfortunately, JB and F's team
That's crazy.
are losing. JB and F's team lost today. Jeremy's team had
I
a
don't
chance to
understand what's
win,
going. Okay,
and my Cowboys
I think
won
this is a horrible idea.
40-39 against the Atlanta Falcons. And Jeremy's team
And it's a flag.
with a flag on the play,
Holding.
but they get to come back, right?
Yeah,
Don't. Is this
He
the
killed
first
it.
their first possession?
False
No,
start.
no,
That's
what's
even
that?
worse.
That's the first.
Now it's
Start.
fourth
Okay,
and
so then
six.
it's, a field goal will win it.
Yeah.
That's 4th and 6 now.
Fourth
Oh,
and 6.
Lord.
It's a 58-yard field goal now. What do you do? What do you do?
I think they're watching it.
I'm laughing at
mean, it might be.
Andy Reid's ghetto ass
But
face
what
mask.
do
though.
you
He
do?
got
What do
a
you do?
plastic shield to staple
Fourth
to
and
his
6,
hat.
58-yard field goal, JB. What do you do?
At this
Um,
point, you go for it.
Yeah, you got to go for
You
it.
go for it or you go for the kick? What do you go
Oh,
for?
well, it's so
Fourth
it's a
and 6?
58-yard kick. No, you
Oh,
kick it. You kick
58?
it.
Oof.
You kick it.
He-
It's 2 overtimes before it's declared a tie, right?
No, they kick this, they win.
I understand that, but if they miss and the
they... Oh, shit,
there it
they got
is.
it.
He got
There
it.
it is.
He got it.
Oh,
He
There
got
it
it.
is.
Kansas City.
oh, they iced him.
Oh,
Oh, they
get
called a
the
timeout.
Get
Oh,
the fuck.
Oh, come on,
Bullshit.
you guys.
Bullshit.
Wow.
They iced the shit out of him.
All right, so if you can tell, we are watching the Kansas City Chiefs game, and this is what I'm going to do as we get up out of here. Carly, want to thank you for being here today. Gilman, always a pleasure every fucking weekend. Anyway, Jeremy, you here every fucking week. Anyway, Drea, thank you for coming. We're going to have you on early October because our episode that we did, it was the day Kobe died.
Yeah,
and
it
we were
was-
all just sad and
Oh my
fucked
God.
up. Yeah, then you got
Well,
the
that was the
Rona.
time that New gave her
and-
coronavirus.
Wait a minute. So we-
COVID-19.
wait, but I didn't
Watch
have
out for New
I
and
don't,
you.
under- I don't,
Here we go.
I don't
Boom.
remember that.
And this one's good too.
it. He
That's
got it.
That's it.
Hey.
Kansas
3 in a
City
row.
Chiefs
Three,
win.
58-yard field goals in a row. That's crazy.
That reminds me of the
Game,
Cowboy
set,
game
and
when we beat
match.
the Falcons today. All my AT aliens, you lost. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into a couple songs before we get out of here. I'll let you hear a couple tracks. We're gonna start with Carly. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate you guys.
This was fun.
Likewise.
This was
I love
fun.
you guys.
Where can they
So-
find you?
They can find me on Instagram at cocktails with Carly, and that's CARLY _. So that's cocktails with Carly _ on Instagram. Check us out on Spotify. Cocktails with Carly and Tokso Goon on all.
You know what they say about women who do an underscore at the end of their name.
What did they say on all streaming
Uh,
platforms? What did they
And
say?
especially when they be streaming. But go ahead, JB.
Good night and God bless y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I don't
We
know
are not
what
leaving.
that
We're listening to
does.
music.
Yay!
So don't say
Indeed.
goodbye.
It's
So this is
hard.
Red Essence featuring Snoop Dogg. It's called Hit the Floor. We give you a sample of that. These are the
dope.
songs you can find on our. That's my shit. That's my shit.
Usher, you back, baby.
I bet it do. And as we getting out of here, we're gonna play you one more song and then we're gonna call it a night. Thank you, Kickbackers, for tuning in. Thank you,
Yay.
Amazon, for letting us be amongst
Yay.
the first podcast to bless your platform. Thank you to everybody buying their Righteous and Ratchet t-shirts, their Nerd with Attitude t-shirts, their Partner and Kickback t-shirts and merch. And before we get out of here, one last song, and it's by yours truly. And it's called Red Cups and Rillos. It's No Breaks New. And we about to here, Partner and Kickback. Uno, we out. Gilman, thank you for being here. Drea, Jeremy, Carly Flower.
That's me all day.
Cocktails with Carly. Thank you for being here.
_
You
know what them red cups represent. Come on, you been talented. Time to get
This is
elevated.
knocking. I
And
like
I
this song.
admit that I only smoke a little.
When did you
but my
record this?
girls smoke a lot, so I need a pack of Rillos.
Yeah.
Hey, diddle,
Hey.
diddle, split it right down the middle. Gas, make her
I was
wanna
about to say, don't let me find out new in the studio.
Oh nah, but one of the homies from back home does want me to do something for his compilation, so I'll be on his compilation at some point. We getting up out of here though.